Gather round, folks, for a Wild West mystery that'll chill your bones with suspense, warm your heart with unexpected kindness, and shock you with a twist that echoes through the canyons. Set in the lawless badlands of old Arizona, where blizzards rage and secrets hide in the shadows, this tale of a desperate Apache woman and a rugged rancher's fateful choice will keep you glued to the screen. I'm pouring my soul into this channel, but the trail's rough, and your support is the spark that keeps these stories blossom. If her freezing plea and the stunning revelation grab your curiosity, smash that like button now and subscribe. Your click motivates me and helps the algorithms share it with more Wild West lovers like you. Turn on notifications, join our growing community, and hold tight for a revelation that'll leave you breathless. Saddle up, partners, let's dive into this storm of emotion and surprise. In the frozen badlands of Arizona during the harsh winter season, where blizzards howled like angry spirits and snow blanketed the rugged mesas in a white shroud, rancher Josiah Iron Caldwell stood sentinel at his isolated homestead. A sturdy log cabin nestled against a rocky cliff, its roof sagging under the weight of fresh powder, the air biting with the scent of pine and ice. Josiah, a burly man in his mid-40s, with a face weathered by decades of frontier life, deep brown eyes that missed nothing, and a thick mustache dusted with frost, wore a heavy wool coat over a flannel shirt, leather trousers tucked into fur-lined boots, and a broad-brimmed hat rimmed with snow, his Winchester rifle leaning against the doorframe, his hands callous from years of wrestling cattle and fighting off raiders. The cabin was his fortress, built with his own hands after losing his family to a savage attack by outlaws, his heart hardened like the frozen ground, his life a solitary vigil against the Wild West's endless perils. As night fell, the wind screaming through the canyons like a banshee's cry, Josiah heard a faint voice carried on the gala woman's plea. Weak but desperate, "Let me in. I'm freezing." He grabbed his lantern, its flame flickering wildly, and stepped out into the storm, his boots crunching through knee-deep snow, the air so cold it burned his lungs, his brown eyes squinting against the swirling flakes. There, collapsed against his fence, was a young Apache woman named Lita Whisper Nova, in her early 20s with long ebony hair matted with ice, almond-shaped eyes wide with fear, and a traditional deerskin dress torn and soaked, her bronze skin pale from the cold, her figure trembling uncontrollably. Lita had been fleeing a rival tribe's raid on her camp, her people scattered by the blizzard, her secret burden a hidden artifact clutched in her frozen hands. The Wild West, a merciless arena where survival hung by a thread. Josiah hesitated, his mustache twitching, the lantern casting eerie shadows on her face, the mystery of her presence stirring his guarded heart. "Please," she begged again, her voice a whisper lost in the wind, her almond eyes pleading, the deerskin dress clinging to her like a second skin. Josiah's brown eyes softened, the scar from an old gunshot on his arm throbbing with the memory of his own losses. And he opened the gate, pulling her inside the cabin, the door slamming shut against the storm, the fire roaring in the hearth as he wrapped her in a blanket, his silence a shield. What secret did she carry? And how would her pall promise stun all? The blizzard raged, the cabin a haven in the chaos, the story unfolding with each gust, the rancher's kindness a spark in the dark. The wind howled, the mystery deepening, the Wild West a canvas for their fates. Would you open your door? Comment below. This plea is about to change everything. Inside the log cabin, the fire crackled fiercely in the stone hearth, casting dancing shadows on the wooden walls lined with pelts and tools, the air warming with the scent of burning pine and stew bubbling on the stove. Josiah Iron Caldwell stood to the flames, his wool coat hung on a hook, his flannel shirt sleeves rolled up to reveal arms corded with muscle from ranch work, his brown eyes watching Lita Whisper Nova as she huddled by the fire, her deerskin dress steaming, her ebony hair thawing, her almond eyes regaining their spark. Lita, a resilient Apache woman raised in the nomadic camps of the Badlands, lessons. Her life a tapestry of survival and tradition. Her secret artifact a sacred amulet passed from her shaman grandfather, said to hold the power of healing hidden in a pouch at her waist. Her bronze skin warming, her figure steadying as she accepted a bowl of stew from Josiah's calloused hands. "Why'd you help me?" she asked, her voice gaining strength, her almond eyes meeting his brown ones, the blizzard pounding the shutters like an angry fist. Josiah remained silent, his mustache twitching, his scar a faint line in the firelight. But his actions spoke, offering her dry clothes from his late wife's trunk, a simple cotton dress that fit her like a second skin. His kindness a quiet force in the storm. The mystery deepened as Lita shared her story, her tribe, ambushed by rival Navajos over territorial disputes, her escape through the blizzard, her promise to protect the amulet at all costs. The Wild West, a battlefield of tribes and settlers. Josiah listened, his brown eyes softening, the scar on his arm from a similar raid stirring empathy. The cabin a sanctuary where trust began to form. "I have nothing to offer but a poor promise," she said, her voice low, pulling out the amulet, its silver glowing in the firelight. "But if you let me stay, I'll repay you in ways you can't imagine." Josiah's silence held, but his nod was enough, the blizzard easing, the story building with each shared glance, the ranch a beacon of hope. What would her promise mean, and how would it stun all? The fire danced, the mystery unfolding, the Wild West a stage for redemption. Could you accept such a promise? Share below this bond's about to stun. Dawn broke over the Arizona Badlands, the sun piercing the gray clouds to cast golden rays on the snow-dusted mesas, the cabin's roof glistening with melt, the air crisp with promise as Josiah and Caldwell prepared for the day, his flannel shirt buttoned, his leather trousers tucked into boots, his brown eyes scanning the horizon for signs of trouble. Lita Whisper Nova stepped out, her deerskin dress repaired with Josiah's needle, her ebony hair braided, her almond eyes alert, the amulet hidden under her dress, her bronze skin glowing in the light. The ranch buzzed with life, longhorns lowing in the corral, the wooden barn creaking, the cowhands in dusty hats starting chores, but Lita's presence stirred curiosity. Her mystery a whisper among them. Josiah assigned to light work, tending the garden, her hands deft with seeds, the Wild West's harsh land yielding to her touch. As days passed, Lita's secret revealed itself. She was a healer, using herbs from the mesas to cure a sick cow. Her almond eyes focused, her deerskin dress practical for the labor. Josiah watched, his brown eyes widening, the scar on his arm itching with memory, the amulet's power a subtle force. "How?" he asked, breaking his silence. The cabin porch a stage for their conversation, the mesas looming. "My grandfather's gift," she replied, showing the amulet, its silver engraved with Apache symbols, its healing properties stunning him as she mended a hand's wound. The ranch thriving under her care, the mystery deepened, Lita's poor promise proving rich. The Wild West a place of miracles. What would this gift mean for their future? And how would it stun the town? The sun climbed, the story advancing with each healing touch. The ranch a haven of hope. Would you believe in such power? Comment below this gift's about to stun. The ranch prospered, the Badlands blooming with rare rain, the cabin's garden lush with vegetables, the air sweet with wildflowers, the Wild West a testament to Lita's secret. Josiah and Caldwell worked alongside her, his flannel shirt soaked with sweat, his brown eyes alight with respect, his scar a fading mark, teaching her ranching, her deerskin dress practical, her ebony braid swinging, her almond eyes shining with purpose. The cowhands embraced her, their dusty hats tipped in respect. The mystery of her healing a blessing as she cured ailments with the amulet. The ranch a place of growth. Their bond deepened, stolen glances across the corral. Lita's almond eyes meeting his with affection. Josiah's silence speaking love. The romance a beacon in the rugged land. But tension brewed a rival rancher, Harlan Crow, jealous of Josiah's success, spread rumors of the Apache witch, his gang of outlaws plotting to steal the secret. The Wild West's greed a constant threat. Josiah armed the hands, his Winchester ready, the cabin fortified. Lyta's almond eyes fierce, her deer-skin dress a symbol of her heritage. The attack came at night, guns blazing, the air filled with shouts and smoke, the ranch a battlefield. Lyta's amulet glowed, her healing saving wounded, the mystery of its power stunning the attackers. The Wild West a stage for miracles. What would this defense mean, and how would her promise stun all? The fire died, the story peaking with each victory. The Badlands a witness to their strength. Would you defend the secret? Tell me below, this battle's a game changer. The raiders retreated, the ranch house smoldering but standing. The dawn light revealing charred wood and scattered tools. The air heavy with smoke and triumph. Josiah and Caldwell surveyed the damage. His brown eyes grim, his flannel shirt torn. His scar a stark reminder of his own scars. His heart swelling with pride for Lyta. Whisper Nava organized the cowhands. Her ebony braid tight, her deer-skin dress singed but unbowed. Her almond eyes commanding. While the hands cheered, their bandanas loosened. The Wild West forging a family from chaos. Josiah's silence a pillar of strength. Lyta pulled him aside, her voice soft. "We're yours now, thank you." Josiah nodded, his scar twitching, the mystery of his choice resolving into a vow, the ranch a home rebuilt. Neighbors arrived, their wagons loaded with supplies, the plains stretching with hope, the Wild West a canvas of unity. Josiah accepted their aid, his brown eyes meeting Lyta's with a new warmth, the bond solidifying under the rising sun. What would this alliance bring? And how would their pests heal? The horizon glowed, the story advancing with each step. The ranch a beacon of redemption. Would you trust this new family? Share below, this twist is wild. Weeks passed, the ranch thriving under their care. The Badlands green with rare rain, the wooden house repaired. The air filled with the sound of laughter and cattle. The Wild West softening with their bond. Josiah and Caldwell worked alongside Lyta, his flannel shirt clean, his brown eyes alight with respect, his scar a fading memory, teaching her ranching, her deer-skin dress practical, her ebony braid swinging, her almond eyes shining with purpose. The cowhands embraced them, their bandanas a symbol of unity. The mystery of her healing a blessing as she cured ailments with the amulet. The ranch a place of growth. Their love deepened, stolen glances across the corral. Lyta's almond eyes meeting his with affection. Josiah's silence speaking love. The romance a beacon in the rugged land. What would this new life bring, and how would their redemption endure? The rain fell gently, the story flourishing with each drop. The Badlands a garden of hope. Would you build this family? Tell me below, this growth is inspiring. A year later, Blackthorn Ranch flourished. The plains transformed by irrigation. The wooden house a home, the air sweet with wildflowers. The Wild West a testament to their labor. Josiah silent tanner, now a respected leader in a clean denim shirt. His hazel eyes warm, his scar a faint line. Worked the fields with Clara Rose Harper, her calico dress replaced by a practical apron, her auburn hair loose, her hazel eyes joyful. Eliza Sunny Harp attended a garden, her gingham dress a splash of color, her blonde curls glowing, her green eyes bright. The ranch a legacy of love. The town celebrated their union, the cowhands toasting, the sun setting in a blaze of color. The Wild West a place of harmony. What would this family mean for the future? And how would their past shape it? The horizon glowed, the story complete with each laugh. The plains a cradle of happiness. Would you celebrate their triumph? Share below, this ending's epic. Decades passed, the Texas plains a tapestry of memory. Blackthorn Ranch a landmark. The wooden house weathered but strong. The air carrying tales of Jebediah and the harbors. Jebediah silent tanner, his hazel eyes dimmed by age, his denim shirt faded, his scar a whisper of youth, sat on the porch with Clara Rose Harper, her calico dress a relic, her auburn hair grey, her hazel eyes still bright. Eliza Sunny Harper, now a woman, joined them, her gingham dress elegant, her blonde hair silver, her green eyes full of pride. Their children and grandchildren gathered, the ranch a symbol of resilience. The wind sang, the Wild West a witness to their enduring love. The story a beacon for generations. What would this legacy inspire? And how would their pasts live on? The stars shone, the tale eternal with each breath, the plains a cradle of history. Would you pass this story down? Comment below. This legacy's timeless. In the twilight of their lives, the Texas plains stretched vast and silent. Blackthorn Ranch a monument to love. The wooden house glowing under a full moon. The air thick with nostalgia. The Wild West a quiet stage. Jebediah silent tanner, his hazel eyes closing for the last time. His denim shirt a shroud. His scar a badge of honor. Held Clara's hand. Her calico dress a memory. Her auburn hair silver. Her hazel eyes fading with peace. Eliza Sunny Harper stood by. Her gingham dress a testament to her journey. Her blonde hair grey. Her green eyes wet with tears. The ranch a legacy of their bond. Their family wept, the wind carrying their love. The story ending with a whisper of eternity. What would this love inspire in you? And how would their pasts echo forever? The moon hung low, the tale complete with each tear. The plains a graveyard of glory. What does their love mean to you? Share below. This finale is unforgettable. The legacy lived on. The ranch passed to the next generation. The plains echoing with tales of Jebediah's silent choice. The wooden house a shrine. The air filled with the sound of cattle and laughter. The Wild West a timeless saga. The Harper sisters' courage. Jebediah's redemption. And their united family became legend. The mystery a foundation for future dreams. The story a beacon of hope. The sun rose, the plains stretching endless, the tale immortal with each sunrise. The Wild West a cradle of enduring love. Would you carry this legacy forward? Comment below. This ending inspires. Thank you, partners, for riding this emotional Wild West trail with me. Your support keeps these stories galloping. If Jebediah and the Harper's journey of love and shock touched your heart, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What would you do in that silent choice? Your engagement during these tough times is my strength. Let's grow this community. Check out my other Western epics in the cards. Share with your crew, and I'll see you for the next adventure.